Hi, you are welcome to today's tutorial on making a general arrangement of a structural drawing from an architectural drawing. So, and we'll be using AutoCAD and ProtaStructure to do that. So let's begin. If you want to make a general arrangement, the first thing is you need to study the drawing. You have to take a look at the drawing and see the details of the drawing, the entrances, the openings, the elevation. But sadly there's no elevation in this drawing, but we are going to work fine with the plan as well. So let's take a look at what we have here. So this is the front view of the elevation of the drawing. So looking at the front view, I actually see nothing like an entrance here, though this is a window. I think there's a toilet here, so this is a window of the toilet, and then this is also a window of the dining, because this is the dining. So we also have two windows for the dining. So wherever you see a text box like this written with a number, I think that is depicting that there's an opening there. So if you come to the side here, we have the entrance. You can see here that you have the entry. So you have the entrance, then you go to the anteroom, then you can move to the guest room. You can see there's a door here. You can go to the to the guest room. There's still I think you can also move to the VT here, then to the main lounge. And then around here, this is the entrance. So if you want to get into the anteroom, there's a bit of cantilever. You can see it over here. You can see there's a bit of cantilever. So you can see the line. This is the line. This is the outer wall of the building. You can see this is the outer wall. So if you trace it downward, you can see it is the same as this. Let me try to pick a line, or let me just elongate this so I can see. Look at this, for example, from here to here. You can see that is a straight line. So that is a straight line. So now looking at this, you can see this is a cantilever, telling that okay, this is protruding outside. So this is a cantilever. So just above the entrance there is a cantilever slab over there. So I'm going to Control Z to take away that because it's not original in the drawing. So we also have a recess at the back. You can see there's a recess at the back over here. So you have a recess, something is recessing outward. And then I think over here too we have a bit of cantilever. You can see there's still a cantilever here too. So there's a terrace here, so the cantilever slab is actually outside. So this is the ground floor, and then this is the first floor plan. So looking at the first floor plan, we have almost the same thing at the front. There's no door, so you have to come through here as well. So okay, so you have a recess at the back too, and then you have a terrace here. So this is a terrace. You can see definitely this is not a wall, because if you look at this, you can see, look at the wall. The wall here, let's take a measurement of the wall. What's this? This is from here to here is what? That is 225. Okay, so if you come here, you will see that, let's take the measurement here. So from here to here, that is 112.5. Okay, so that tells you that from here to here you don't actually have a wall, so it is something that is here. So that is probably a guardrail. This is a terrace. When you have a terrace, so just around your terrace you can put a guardrail. But had it been there is an elevation of this drawing, we could have seen that clearly. But this is obviously not a wall. You can see this, you can see a wall from here to here, and this is kind of shorter, so definitely this is not a wall. So that is the first thing. So this is enough information of the drawing, so you just have to get enough information of the drawing. But this is the drawing that the architect has provided, so I wish not to tamper with the drawing of the architect. So what I want to do right now is I want to copy all of this, the two. So I can just hit the copy here. I can pick anywhere as my base point. Let me just say here. Then you can bring it downwards. So let me paste it here. So we are good. So let me escape. Okay, So we have the drawing here now. So I can work with this, and then I can just leave this at the end of the day. And better still, what you can do, you can copy it and paste in another page. So the next thing you need to do right now is, if you look at this drawing, it is kind of rough for me. It is too rough. We have a lot of annotations on it. You have the dimension, you have the external and internal dimension, you have all these templates, you have. So what I want to do right now is I want to off some layers. So I'm going to take out everything I know I don't need. So what I basically need here is my axis line. I don't even need the dimension. I can measure the dimension later. So I don't really need dimension. So I'm offing the layers that I am not needing. So what I'm going to do, and this is off, you can see it's this icon. So you come here and then you off everything you don't need. So look at this, I'm offing it. I don't need it. The internal dimensions too, I don't need it, so eat it. Then this template, you can also take it away. Even this main lounge and co, I want to take it away. Okay, so as you take it away here, you will see the other drawing. It will not, you won't need to come here and be taking it away anymore. It is still the same thing. If you take it away here, it will be since we are working on the same page. Even here that you copied, you can see, since you are working on this page, everything will be applied. You understand? Okay, so that's the first step. The next step you can do is you can copy the axis line. Let's say this. Just click on one, then you right click, say select similar, then you can copy. Just click this, then pick anywhere as a big point. Let's say here, then you can copy here, say here. So you can see I have 4 copied. That's because this and this, they are copied together, so they are similar. Anything that is similar to here, so it has, you can see the axis. We have the axis here, we have the axis in this second drawing, we have the third drawing, fourth drawing. So that's why it's copying 4, but I only need 1. So I am taking away this, I'm taking away, let me say this as well. So let me delete this. So I only need this. So just keep this aside. We're going to need this axis. So after that, another thing you can just do is, this is the ground floor. This is the ground floor, and this is the first floor. So you want to put both the ground floor and the first floor in 2 different layers. So that would make me to easily identify the ground floor from the first floor. So what I'm going to do right now is let me highlight all of this. I have a layer here that I want to use for my ground floor. Here this. So that's my ground floor. You can see everything here now is in red color. So I can as well take away all of this and then put it in a different color, say first. So you can see that everything in red color simply means what? Ground floor. Everything in blue color means what? First floor. Okay, naturally the first floor will be on the ground floor. So what I want to do right now is I want to superimpose the two. That is method of superposition. So I want to superimpose the 2 floors. That means I'll be putting the first floor on the ground floor. But I can't just put it anyhow. I have to put it in a way that will be perfect. So the only way I can do that is I have the axis line. So the axes are here. So the axis will make it simple for me to superimpose the 2 drawing. So but before I do that, if I click on this line, only this line is clicking. You can see only this line will be selected. If I click on this, let's say this wall for example, only this line will be selected. So I can't actually, if I want to work with this, I'll have to be selecting one by one. So I can just make all of this as a group, or something you can call a category. So to do that, just select all the drawing of the ground floor. So press B, then you see block. Okay, so enter. Then let me name this as ground. Okay, so let me say okay. Okay, so I like this as well. Then B. So let me say first. So okay, redefine, definitely yes, redefine. Okay, so now if I click on, let's say this one, you can see everything is selected. So that is the purpose. Everything will be selected. Now what I just have to do now is to put the first floor on the ground floor. You can't put ground floor on first floor. ground floor should be down, while first should be up. So let me do that. But how will I do that? Look at the axis. What axis do I have here? I have axis 1. This is axis 1, and this is axis A. So 1A, this is where 1 and A meet these points. So let me just copy. Let me click this. Just click anywhere. Since when you click anywhere, everything will select there. So come to copy, or let me see, come to move. I can move. So I'm picking this point as my base point because that's 1A. 1A. So I will place it on this drawing where I also have 1A. Yes, and where I also have 1A on this drawing. So where do I have my 1A here? Okay, and that's here. That's here, this point. Okay, so now I've placed it there. So if you look at it now, if you look at this, you'll be seeing only blue color. If you look at it, only blue color, only blue color, but that's not true. You have red under it. You have red under it. In case you're not sure, you can just come here. You see, you can see that red is under the blue. You can see it is still showing here, but because the line are straight here, that's telling you that it is perfectly placed. But if it's not perfectly placed, you will see that there's still space in between, so you should know you are doing something that is wrong. So if the axis is not aligning properly, that means you'll be having problem with your general arrangement, so you have to be careful with this. So that is the second step or third step, I don't know. So the next step now is to put your columns where you think they are necessary. So you may be wondering where you need columns. Number one, you need a column at the four corners of a building. You should put columns at the four corners of the building for proper robustness and then stability. So that's one place you can put a column. And also, if you have a cantilever, you should put a column at the fixed end of the cantilever. A cantilever will have one side that is fixed, the other side that is free. So where you're having the cantilever, it is more proper for you to. It's not like it is compulsory, but it is more proper for you to put column there to support the cantilever.